Welcome to the revival of the KSI weekly update. We're not really sure how many views we're going to get tonight, but go ahead and try to surprise us. I see 11 people are on the stream right now. It'd be awesome to get 20, 30, 40, or 50. So surprise us. For those of you who are new to the weekly update, this is a program we used to do way back when. 2010, I think they did it on KSI Radio, and we had that. And then in 2012, I helped revive it for a Twitch stream. It's basically your one-stop shop for KSI news announcements and a good KSI-based conversation for you to feel like you're more involved within this community and that you can play a role in creating the dialogue for where this community is going. Let me real fast tell you how this is going to work since this is our first episode, and then we'll get into the conversation and I'll introduce you to the panel of this evening. First off, we're going to start with a basic KSI news and announcement section, just real quick, real fast KSI announcements. That shouldn't take very long. We'll do the introductions, and then we'll jump into our main conversation of the night, and tonight is all about KSI engagement and KSI involvement. It's the idea that when you first join KSI, when you bring a new member in, when you think about when you were a new member, everything KSI has to offer, we have to shed light on it. We have to show the new recruits. We have to show you guys what's going on. And we have a couple sevens in here. Jara's been around for forever. Many of you guys are sergeants, corporals, lieutenants, captains. You've gone into this because you know to come here, and that's all what the show is about, is trying to show people what KSI has to offer. So that's tonight's topic. And then at the end, we're going to give some shout outs to people. We have some good awards, good announcements that have come out recently, and we really want to give some shout outs to some of KSI's best and brightest. So real fast, I'll go through the introductions, and then hopefully I won't be talking very much the rest of the show, because I know that's everyone's least favorite part of a show is me talking. First off, we have KSI Akami 7. He is the founder of LS, Last Strike. He's coming at us live from the UK, I think, and so he's going to sound the smartest of all of us tonight. We got KSI Cheddar Bob 7. Great senior director in KSI, been around for forever. I'm really happy to have him here tonight. We got KSI Kilimanjaro. He's KSI's resident drifter. He's been around probably longer than you have, but you probably don't know who he is because he just drifts around, and I'm not really sure how he ended up in here tonight, but here he is, and he knows some things. We got KSI Mighty 7, who is the co-div of DM. Really cool guy. He's going to lose with Kilimanjaro tomorrow night on Weekend Warfare when myself and my partner take him down. And last but not least, we got Empires streaming this live for you guys on the Twitch stream. So I don't know how much he'll be talking, if at all, but Pliers is bringing the stream to you, and it's really great that he's helping me put this production on. So with that being said, real fast, real quick and dirty news for you guys. We'll get the news done, and then we'll move on to the conversation. So real fast, it should be a shout out, but I'll go ahead and say it here in the news. Congratulations to FI for starting their division split into Toxic Illusion, FI to TI. That's awesome stuff. That's obviously a division that knows what KSI is about and has done a great job of growing and really trying to emphasize what we try to do here. So that's awesome for them. If you don't know, we got Weekend Warfare tomorrow on Rocket League 2v2. That's on the Xbox One. To sign up for that, go to the forums if you can. Sign up, you and your partner. Come out. Get whooped by my team. Get whooped by Mighty and Kilimanjaro's team. You're all gonna lose, and we're gonna meet in the finals, and I'm gonna whoop Mighty and Kilimanjaro myself. Also with that, guys, real fast, we have a new way to sign up for Weekend Warfare. It's a new site called Challenge. I'm going to call it Challenge. If you have a news account site or a news site account, ksiglobal.org, or you go to you follow the link in the news story, you can do a one-click sign up right on the challenge site. If you want a different way to sign up that's a little bit maybe easier, a little bit more streamlined, that's a new way to sign up for these things, and we're going to be rolling that out more fully over the next couple of weeks. Um, so that's really all I got for the quick news for you guys. And so we're going to go ahead and get into the conversation portion of this, where you can hear some of these guys talk while I take a drink and get lost for a few minutes. Um, so tonight's topic, and I want you guys, as things come up, say something in the chat. Um, enter messages in the Twitch chat. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what your thoughts are, and we'll try to either bring them up in conversation or let you guys have a say as far as what we're talking about. But tonight's all about member engagement and member involvement. And I know before we started this, Cheddar Bob and Akami were having a good conversation about how important clan ops is to what KSI does and how people can get involved in that. And so I'll open up the floor to you guys and just ask, when a new member comes into KSI, what do you guys think is the most important thing we tell them about KSI to make sure they get the most out of KSI?
Going
Don't all speak at
and
once.
Yeah,
I just wanted a comment to go first.
yeah. As Cheddar said before we got all this started, he's like using that squad tag to your advantage. Everything that is pertinent to KSI is all on there, guys. The members of your squad, people that you can game with, as well as messages that you can find out what is going on within KSI over the week. If there's anything Cheddar can refresh me on there.
Yeah, it's simple. Every squad in KSI has a tag. It's basically just a silver account that keeps up with all the members on it. It's really the only way the squad tags are, the only way we have to communicate with every single member in KSI, which is a lot of members right now. It's a way that new members can see who's on that friends list. Go to the friends list, look at it. You see everybody in your specific squad. It's a good way to meet people, see who's online, send them party invites, talk to them, play the game. KSI is what you make out of it. As I stated to these guys earlier, sometimes it doesn't just work out to where you're flooded with invites, but, sometimes take it upon yourself to go out, look at your squad tag, and send people invites to play the game with. Chances are, 99.9% of the time, you send an invite and you're new and they know you're in a squad and they see it, they're going to join you. They're going to play the game with you.
Well, I would have to say the atmosphere. We promote fun. I like to think we're a fun gaming community. Also, let them know that we're a family. You'll come across all kinds of different kinds of people here from all ages, 15 and up, which is really interesting. It's getting them to network and really just be involved, take advantage of the departments, because KSI is so much bigger than just your squad or just your division. There's roughly 4,000 people here. There's endless amounts of things you can do. So much information on our forums.
We got some good conversation going on in the Twitch chat. We got Mystery and Captain Falcon both saying the fun, just like you said. And we got KSI Lux 7 in there saying the website as far as material and networking as an opinion. When you guys here in the panel came in, how long did it take you to get onto the forums? I know Cheddar is a little bit more adverse to the internet and to technology, but I know he gets on there, he participates. How big of a factor were the forums with you guys getting involved in KSI?
When I first started, I was on the forums and I was active, but the longer I've been in KSI, the more and more time, like as the years went by, the more time and the more time and the more time. I spend actually quite a bit of time on the forums now, over a couple sections, as far as being a mod. I was never even, when I first joined, I'll go on and say it, I was computer illiterate. I never got on the computer hardly for anything. So I've learned a lot myself from KSI. not only is it fun, I mean, it can teach people a lot of shit too. If you're not familiar with computers and stuff, KSI has helped me tremendously, tremendously. All the information you ever
And
need to know is right there on that site. All the
I mean, yeah, I,
knowledge.
I was similar. I was similar to Cheddar. I weren't really much of a computer fanatic when I first joined KSI. But I mean, as the time's gone on with my time in KSI, which is quite short compared to some of the guys here. I've only been here a year and a half, but the more I've explored the forums, and the more time I've spent on there meeting new members, the more information I've gathered, and it's helped me tremendously in not just progressing my career through KSI, but being able to help the younger members in the community to progress themselves and give them the knowledge that they need to move up.
The forums to me. Good talk.
Haha. His mic, his mic
Good
cut
talking,
out.
Matey. Good talk, Matty.
I think I proved a valid point. But
Okay, yeah, go Mighty. You're on.
Okay. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. The forums to me, really opened up to my eyes at how big KSI is, because there's no way you're gonna meet every single person here. That'd be great. Physically impossible. So I used the forums to really reach out to all the people in these different divisions. That I may have never came in contact with without the forums. It played a really very integral part of my understanding of the community.
Yeah, and with all this stuff you guys are bringing up, I mean, the forums are absolutely a huge part of what KSI does. But, the one reason I wanted to bring up the forums is to kind of go off of what else we have out there. I mean, within the forums, we have the welcome area to welcome new members, which can be so vital to introduce yourself to the community and meet someone cool, share some stuff about yourself. This is something we really want to emphasize to the new recruits. We have the general area for just random chit chat. We have the squad, or we have the division areas where they can meet people from their division, and nothing's keeping you there. You can go elsewhere and meet other people. And then from there, the departments, guys. I want to preach the departments. I will take every opportunity I can to preach the departments. We got a couple department people in here, with Mighty being on T&E, Pliers is in productions, T&E, and probably something else, because he's in everything. He's a forums mod. He does a lot of things. And then myself, right now, I'm the head of the news team, and I've sort of filled in as almost a lead department head, is trying to get the collaboration and integration with those departments better. And I want you guys' opinion. What departments do you guys think of when you think of KSI departments? What departments and what does KSI offer outside of Xbox that is just so great for this community? I mean, I'll preach news all day. I think T&E is huge, and I want to know what you guys think about what other departments do that is so great for KSI.
Well, seeing as
I
there's no
see
one here ripping it, go on, Cheddar, you
right there
first.
in the chat room. Picked up IA. Sorry. IA is a very important department in KSI as well. It's the security department. So they play
Yeah,
a big
go
role
into detail.
with clan ops and very important. Like I said, pretty much the security department wraps it up. They investigate things, things that break code of conduct goes under investigation with IA. Here at KSI, we work pretty much strictly on proof. So, they're the ones that go out and get the proof of these things that happen, and help us out in keeping our members safe.
And they do the dirty work that not a lot of people realize, like you were saying. They're sort of the silent hand that helps protect the community. And yeah, they do a great job. What other departments? I see a lot of people in here. I see Soul7 agrees on IA. Um, I see lots of stuff about T&E. I do. I think T&E is very important as far as member stuff. And Mighty, I'll let you take the T&E one if you want, since you're on T&E.
Alrighty. So T&E is very important, especially to the newer people, really. and just this whole community in general. Because what we bring to the table is friendly competitions from all across the community.
Oh no.
That was some lag.
Yeah, we're getting
Ah,
It's
some
we're
coming
lag
back.
back
here.
though.
It is
Yep.
coming back. Okay, we're all back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
Oh
back.
wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
we're all
we're
back.
back.
Okay, Mighty. Yep, go ahead.
So thanks. It's Xbox. It doesn't like me. Um, like I said, T&E plays a really big part in bringing the community together. Every weekend. We always have something planned, whether it's karaoke or Minecraft, Halo tournaments, Call of Duty tournaments, the first time ever Rocket League. We do Destiny raid-offs. What we do is we just want to promote, friendly competition, invite people to come on out. I do 7 versus viewers as well. That's huge. Because it really opens up your doors to so many things. It made me meet people who I became best friends with, who I never really thought I would be best friends with, and really it's just fun to try to beat your friends every week. I enjoy it. I'm not saying, I'm going to win Rocket League, but you never know. Cough. But,
Well, you're gonna lose, but it's okay. Well, and
but
hey,
yeah,
with that, make sure. I mean, I see how many people in here say T&E is important. I really hope everyone in the chat who said T&E is an important department KSI signed up for Rocket League. And if you don't have Rocket League, drop $20, steal $20, do something illegal for 20
So
bucks, get
nice.
Rocket League. Oh, and we have a question
Uh,
for you, Mighty. We'll see if he says anything.
ooh, we have a question. Oh man.
Yeah, there's no question yet. It just says I have a question. We'll wait and see what it is. But announcing the T&E and the Weekend Warfare guys, I tried to put a link in the chat. It deleted it because I'm not a mod and Twitch hates me and I hate all of you. Oh, I am? I am a mod. There it is. Okay. KSIglobal.org, guys. Yes, the forums are important. The forums are the center of what we do. But oh my lord, y'all, my news team has done such an amazing job of doing everything that we can do to bring the news to you guys off of Xbox, while your squads and your divisions are doing a great job of giving you the meeting notes and talking to you. Just go to ksiglobal.org. Like right now, go to ksiglobal.org on Edge on the Xbox. Go on your on your computer. Go on your phone. Read our stories. We announce things, y'all. We do such a good job of announcing these things so you can stay more involved within KSI. That site is huge. You can sign up for Weekend Warfare from there if you have an account on there. You can comment as part of a forum and a discussion on there. And we try to bring so much light for you guys. And that really segs into the social media that we have that's up at the top of this Twitch chat where we got, our Twitch stream is counts. We're going to be getting videos back up on YouTube on the KSI Productions. Our Twitter at KSI.org. I go on there all the time. I flirt with you guys like crazy if you talk back to the KSI account. I mean, last Spirit Week, I was borderline harassing people. And then we got our Facebook. We have our Facebook page and our Facebook group for all this stuff. So y'all,
Hey, MP,
social media and news team, go do it now. What a commie.
there is one department for member involvement that we have overlooked, and it's not just member involvement, it's a way to recognize members for their achievements, and that's the AAP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
man,
mean,
and y'all, if you go to ksiglobal.org, we have the February of the Month award winners that we're going to be announcing also at the end of this show. But if you want a sneak peek, go there. Look at it. That's our top story right now.
yeah, we don't just have the of the months for those that are in those positions that get nominated for the of the months award for being the best, say, captain of the month, but we also have like other nominations such as the of the years for members that have just gone above and beyond what their rank entails, and to recognise them for their achievements of helping progress KSI forward.
And before we get past the departments and we start moving into another part of this conversation as well, I've always seen it as to honor a few is to dishonor many. You know, every department in KSI plays such a huge role. We have the history team that's really trying to capture the history of the way KSI was and the way KSI is now. We have the judges that help determine in the court section that help determine whether or not people can come back into the community and try to decide those things. It's a great department. A lot of great people. I think I said something about productions. We're going to be starting to get videos back up. It'll be a slow process, but if you guys are listening, if you have a capture card, if you want to contribute, go apply in KSI Productions right now and help out KSI Productions to do things like this, stream these events, stream Sevens versus Viewers, stream Weekend Warfare, streaming other events, streaming game nights. Um, you know, go sign up for that now. Am I forgetting any other departments? Because I feel like I am.
Graphics.
Graphics. Yes. Oh Lord, good thing Dan's not here. He would hate me. Graphics does awesome signature work, does awesome stuff, and with all of our departments, you guys, the biggest thing about them is they are all learning laboratories. They're all there to not only get you involved in KSI, but they're there to help you improve on what you do. Um, on the news team, I help my writers become stronger writers. On graphics, Dan works with the applicants and the members to become better graphic designers and graphic artists. Oh, another one, lead that Fuzzy's bringing back. Lead is doing an awesome job of helping cultivate the next great leaders of KSI. This is just, like I said, I could go on for days about these departments, but we really do such a good job in here, and it really comes down to all the members who join and participate. So with that being said, what other, and this is a little bit of a question to the panel and to just the chat in general. I want you guys to talk. We're around 20 members viewing this. This is awesome, guys, for a first start. We're going to be here every week. Use this as a time to analyze this critically. What do y'all think KSI can do better as far as member involvement and member engagement? What are the things that we are missing? And be kind in the criticisms you give, but there's obviously a chance for us here to really hear you guys directly, and it's a good time for the panel to say what they see. There are so many things we could do better to help improve the KSI wide experience. What are your things that you like that you want to see more of? What are the things we're missing that you feel like we should try to incorporate? And like I said here in the panel, guys, what do you guys think are the things that we really can improve on here in the near future?
My biggest thing is always it's always communication. We could always strive to be better communicators. Because when you communicate effectively, it's part of leadership. We need to make sure these words are getting out about all these great events happening in all these different departments, game nights, squad meetings, workshops, and also not to forget the little guys. I think sometimes we get too concentrated on our schedules. I know I can admit that sometimes, that I forget that, hey, man, I should really just attend this workshop or this game night and kick it back with some of the members, being more involved on that general level. You know what I mean?
I see some things in the chat. I see having more mixers, not only in our division. I guess that's getting outside of your comfort zone and getting in there and going and exploring other areas of KSI, talking to other people, and I'll throw the departments back in there. That's when you want to join the departments. If like I ask my news team when they do member profiles to go find people throughout the community. We got 3,900 people in this community right now, and that's so important. Mr. E said the communication aspect is important. Mr. E thinks a lot of times people forget to slow down on all the work they pile on themselves and have a little fun, especially with the new ones, to make people feel more welcome. And then Soul7 says the KSI game nights on Twitch. KSI wide game nights on Twitch. And that is a thing that we want to get going. we really got to advertise the awesome things you guys do in this community. You guys, like I said, I sit here and I'm talking to you too much even, and you guys are and you guys are out there doing it. So what else do you guys think we can do?
I mean, I brought this up a while ago. I mean, we have the Sevens versus viewers, but I mean, I was looking at setting up a Sevens headhunters team for, say, the squads that have headhunters teams to come and challenge the Sevens as and when they please.
That is something,
That'd be
yes, that most
interesting.
definitely would, get some activity up. Sevens used to have a headhunters team. It was they actually competed quite a bit. Um, I would like to see it come back myself.
I mean, I'm looking at setting up a Black Ops 3 one. So I mean, any Sevens that are viewing this or wanting to help me set this Sevens Headhunters team up, just shoot me a message. You can see my game tag here. It's KSI Global 7, and I'm sure we can get some things going to help involve the community more and get to know us Sevens more.
Ooh, a 4v4 Dark Zone. Come challenge the, group of 4 sevens.
Hey,
Ooh,
hey, here's a good
I've
one.
seen
Making
crazier
the
things
sevens and
happen.
making the sevens and higher ups not seem as threatening, which I don't think you guys try to do. I think that seven in itself is just kind of like that, but you
I
know,
think it is too.
when they joined, they were scared to talk to the seven or the gen. But see, here's an interesting thing, and if you're new on this chat, if you aren't aware, right after this, we started this at 7 p.m. At 8 p.m., we have sevens versus viewers, and that's an awesome attempt to do that. We have sevens go up against every other viewer, and nothing makes sevens seem less threatening like whooping their ass in Black Ops. That's the only cuss word I'm going to say on this thing, I think. Maybe, if y'all are lucky. But yeah, after this, what is it? Black Ops 2 on Xbox 360. Um, any viewer in this chat, if you guys want to be a part of that, you can play against the sevens. And if you win, you can always rub it in their face. And that's a really good way to meet sevens and not be so scared or intimidated. There's nothing to be intimidated about. Cheddar's a teddy bear, Mighty's a teddy bear, Akami is don't even worry about him. He doesn't matter. And Pliers is just so cute.
Oh wow!
You know,
Wow!
I
love
actually
you
have a
too,
little
MP.
story, when I
Yeah,
was
go ahead.
brand new to DM, I heard of Seven versus Viewers. I heard of this guy called KSI Fuzzy Meat 7, and how he was the CEO. And so as a newer member, I was like, you know what? Nothing would be greater than sticking it to Fuzzy Meat. And ever since then, I make it my goal to always do 7 versus Viewers when I was going up the ranks, just to try to beat him. And I beat him a couple times, he got me back. Same with Paratroop and all them. But it's a great way to just, you can impose your will on some of us. Some of you guys are, phenomenal at Halo or Black Ops or anything like that. But yeah, it's always a good time. And I mean, like I said, you make those connections.
Something that I have been thinking about bringing back that was a lot of fun that we used to do was every week make an announcement of one director taking on another director, and they make a team and challenge each other from their divisions, and that can be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, I remember when I was a director. Yeah, when I was a director, and we had Spirit Week like 2 or 3 years ago. Um, yeah, Jar got lagged out for trying to be cool in the chat. Funny how that happens. Anyways, so okay. So with all that being said, when I was a director there, I had my three divisions at the time were SH, GZ, and FI, I think. No, WI. I didn't have FI then. I had WI, and all three of my divisions finished top five, and I just rubbed it into every director's face that my three divisions whoop their divisions at Spirit Week. And that friendly competition is important in what we do. But obviously you don't want to take it too far. You want to have fun with it. You want to challenge people because everything we do here is for fun. But don't ever lose sight of the fact that we're trying to have fun, and any competition needs to be constructive. It needs to be, needs to be something that, we can have fun with and not lose sight of any of that. Um, so are there any other things you guys think that we can do a better job of? I mean, we got communication. Like I said, the news site is a good way for communication, social media, sending out messages. I do think this show is awesome. A little shameless self-promotion. This show might be the best thing that KSI has ever done, ever. I think so.
I mean, that's another good thing that we could possibly do. Better at promoting what KSI has to offer.
Most
Rather
Oh, and
than
Mighty
just
wants
saying, rather than just pointing
Mighty.
people into the direction of the departments that they can take part in. He's like, explain to them what these departments can do for them on a better level.
And I think, and we talked about getting involved, but I did forget for a little bit, like being in this chat on Twitch, paying attention to these streams we have. All y'all might be meeting new people in this chat. And when you do, this is a way you can network. These chats and these streams are an awesome way to meet new people and to get involved and to learn these things. That's something that I would say, because once again, this show might be the best thing KSI has ever done. I still think that. Probably the best thing ever. We should probably just shut down KSI now. The weekly update is the best thing ever.
Oh,
Anyways.
let's take it easy.
Y'all, we're already 35 minutes in, and we really only budgeted 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and go to shoutouts, and then maybe we'll talk a little bit before we switch over to Sevens versus Viewers, just more relaxed. My last question to y'all, and I'm not going to ask the panel, because if the panel doesn't like it, I don't care. I want you guys in the chat. Let us know in the chat what you thought of this show. Let us know what you thought of the weekly update. Let us know if you like it. Every week we're going to try to come at you 7 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have a different topic every week to talk about. We got a lot of shows budgeted out right now that we're going to come at you with different things. I think as it stands right now, and things could always change, next week we're going to talk about Xbox One and Xbox 360 and the differences, the way that Xbox One operates for KSI compared to the 360. And so for any of you guys in Xbox One squads or that are trying to get in there, this would be an awesome thing to come to for us to, shed some light on the subtle differences between the consoles, and what either helps or hurts KSI. But before we go, we do have shout outs, and Empires has been blowing me up with all these shout outs. So let's go ahead and do some shout outs for you guys. These are ones that were submitted during the Div Leaders meeting, and I think Pliers got some other ones throughout the time. If you guys ever want to give a shout out to anybody, PM it to me on the forums, message it to me on Xbox, friend, follow me, whatever. Post it up in this chat. We'll say it if we see it. But we got a shout out here for Greg and Cheddar Bob, actually. They've been working their booties off in KSI, and they are wise and amazing leaders who truly hold the community's best interests at heart. So that's a nice shout out for the senior directors specifically. It came from Havoc, so that would be why Havoc isn't included in that. But Havoc wanted to give a shout out to Cheddar Bob and Greg for doing great jobs as senior directors. We got some DL shout outs. KSI Squish 2 for helping carry Plague and doing everything he can to keep those guys active. And we got KSI Bushmaster 7, who I just saw on the shout box not too long ago, for being willing to teach members every day to build all officers in his squads. So Bushmaster's promoting training and education in his squads, and that's awesome. Mighty's doing shout outs right now in the chat. I can't pronounce that gamer tag.
It's Sander. I could do it.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give your shout out, Mighty.
Okay, it's really just a shout out to KSI Sander. She's our new gen of Hostile DM. She made a decision a couple months back to transfer squads to help out one of our newer squads that we made, and she really just hit the ground running. She's accomplished a lot of great things with that squad, getting them motivated, getting them recruiting, really just bringing that squad a long way. Her and really the effort of many. So that's definitely a shout out, and really just a shout out to my division DM, my Rocket League partner Kilimanjaro, and really to the rest of KSI, for doing a great job. We need to continue to keep pushing forward.
Okay.
I got one.
We got other shout outs here, right here, real fast. We got
Yeah.
Ascend became the co-division leader for LW. So that's awesome for Ascend. We got Paladin is a squad in LW, correct? Yes? No? Yes? Sorry. Paladin for growing as quickly as they have. So shout out to Paladin and and uh and they wanted to also shout out to all the active members that help make all this possible. So everybody, for their, good for you. You're doing a great job. You're really exemplifying what KSI is about. We got shout outs here to Banshee for bringing in 11 recruits last week, Hydra for bringing in 9 recruits and coming in a close second for the is that the ES? Is that ES tournament? I think. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been out of Clanhouse for a while. If you can't tell, I'm a little rusty.
Shout out to
But that's
all
awesome.
of FI. All of FI.
Yeah, all of FI. That div split into TI is amazing. Div splits give me life. It really is. Oh my lord, we are missing shout outs in here. ES got 27 recruits last week from Mr. E. Mr. E saying that Mr. E didn't get those recruits. KSI Lux 4 for being a great gen.
Lux 4 being a great gen. I don't think his name is Lux 4.
Mr. E giving himself a shout out.
Did Mr. E get 27 recruits? No, but I think that Mr. E thinks that he got those recruits himself. He's a mean person. He's a mean 7 trying to take all the credit. He's the reason people don't trust 7s. Way to go, Mr. E. We see you. Real fast, we got shout outs to Python 7 on doing a great job. Cool. Did Plier sign out? Oh, no, there he is. Okay, I'm looking at the stream. Whatever the heck he's doing. Okay, we got a Python 7 for doing a great job as a co-founder over 4 squads. Helping and also rebuilding Helios as the acting gen. We got KSI Emerald Boa this week. She's been going through a lot and she overcame it and is moving forward with her squad. That's awesome. Is Viper 4 a real person or is it Viper and then it's 4 for a 4? KSI Viper 4 for getting co-founder.
We got to shout out to
Viper 4
Ampy.
is a real person.
He's a great leader.
Got to shout out to Ampy for getting demolished multiple times in tomorrow's tourney.
Yeah, that's Kilimanjaro thinking he's going to kick ass. No, Jaro doesn't know how bad he's going to lose. If y'all don't know, Jaro likes to demolish people, like literally in Rocket League, but I can dodge it with the best of them, so he ain't going to do anything. And that's all I got as far as the shout-outs on my thing. I know I see some people in here wanting LS shout-outs, and if you want LS shout-outs, I feel like we have someone in here who can give some shout-outs for LS. So if Akami's still here and hasn't passed out, feel free.
No, I haven't passed out. I'm wide awake. I mean, yeah, I'd love to give a massive shout out to Forsaken and Asgard. Both squads doing an amazing job and tremendous growth from these guys. And both KSI Rocco and KSI Malfoy doing an amazing job with their respective squads, getting themselves set up to both split within the near future. So that's going to be an awesome motivational tool for my division. So big shout out to those guys and all their officers.
And with that, why don't we go down the list? Yeah, let's go down the list.
Chicago was number 1 over in DL. One over to DL was just dang near on the verge of shutting down. They ride at flagship now. So Chicago has done an excellent job over in DL. Big shout out to him and his staff over there. Lord, I could give a lot of shout outs. KSI Stormy 7, shout out to her. Very active member, involved to the fullest. Shout out to really all the members for being right at almost 4,000 members community wide. That to me is a big thing. I've heard a lot of times that KSI would never be what it once was. Well, it's getting real close, and it's thanks to everyone in the community.
Awesome. That's awesome. Jaro, we're gonna skip you because it's just gonna deteriorate into a fight because you're gonna lose tomorrow. So we'll just skip on down to Mighty, and if Mighty says anything, it's still going to deteriorate into a fight.
You're gonna explode.
I'm gonna give one to Pliers too. Don't leave Pliers out. Pliers does a lot. He hosts the 7 versus viewers just about every week. He's mod on the forums. He's director in clan ops. Pliers does a ton. All the directors. Shout out to all the directors as well. I'm done. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Jaro, if you really got something to shout out to that isn't gonna throw shade at me, feel free.
All of Divine Reign.
Okay, we got a DR shout out. Okay. What about you, Mighty?
Really, my 7 staff, Bandit, being the div leader, and the co-founders, and even all the gens, really my whole division. I've been working hard. We're really close to the split with our Black Ops 3 squads. That's great. They've seen tremendous improvement over the past couple months. Like I said, really just everybody. And then as well, I like to shout out again my teammate, Soul7. I even saw a shout out to Trump here in the chat. I don't know if anyone else
That
saw
was
that.
me.
There's a shout
I
out
saw
to
that
Trump.
shout out to
That
Trump.
was-
Yeah, I did.
That was something. Let's see.
I
That
give
was
my
Red
time.
Suda. Red Suda.
One more.
Well,
Impy. Got to give you your
Okay.
shout out, bro, for getting out trying
yeah.
to, turn all this around. Good job.
Yeah, we're getting these departments
I like
all
what you're
back
doing.
up. We're going to do a lot of awesome things for KSI from the web ops side. We got a lot of good things planned for you guys. And we'll let Pliers with his Connect mic say something if he wants to say something, if he's down there.
I'll try and make it echo through mine. Make it
Yeah,
even
well,
better.
he has about 3 seconds before we just skip him.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to
Okay, moving on to the
everybody
next.
in
No.
KSI, because without you guys, we wouldn't be a community. So keep it up, everyone.
Okay,
driven.
that's awesome. You guys, my panel's awesome. You guys in the chat, I think we topped out at 25 viewers. And y'all, I gotta be honest, with us bringing this back on really not much notice, I think a week and a half was about the max, and we really just got out today and had a huge campaign today for it. I think 25 members for a restart is great. I really do, you guys. For everyone in the chat, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, like I said, let me know. Post it somewhere general chat, I don't know, post it somewhere, send a PM to me if you enjoyed it, let us know what you liked. If you didn't like something, let me know, we can work on it. Be nice, be kind. Don't make fun of Kilimanjaro for being a fool or Empires for being so damned ugly. They are beautiful people on the inside, and that is what matters.
Hey, Impy. Hey,
Yeah.
Impy, here's an idea for you. Why not create a new topic in the news section for the weekly update and for members to review how it went?
Yeah, we can do that.
I
We
like
can do a
that.
weekly update review thread in the news section. I'll throw that in there, and you guys can read it. And y'all, I'll put some links in there as well. I want, if you guys take nothing else away from this, like I said, the main point of tonight's show was member involvement and member engagement. Every single one of you guys plays a role in this community. You have a great opportunity to go forth and spread this knowledge and do great things. Go to the news site, go to social media, get on the forums. Pay attention to the squad tag, go to game nights, go to meetings, go to events. Just love each other, be good to each other, be kind to each other, and don't forget we're just here for fun. So with all that being said, I think this was a great show, probably the best show that ever happened to KSI. It's probably the best thing that's ever happened to KSI. I'm so pumped right now. In about 10 minutes or so, I think Pliers is streaming tonight, Sevens versus viewers, so the chat or the stream might go off for just a second or two. Maybe it won't, I don't know. But regardless, the stream will for sure be up within about 10-15 minutes for Sevens versus viewers. You guys are already here. Don't go anywhere. Stay here, get on Xbox 360, get on Black Ops 2, and come in and play with them. Let's get some games going. Let's do this involvement. Let's do this engagement here, and let's really have a good time being a community and playing together. So for everyone in the panel and for all you guys, thank you so much. Great first show. We will see you next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, same place, different topic. So
Yep.
Thank you guys so much,
And get Rocket
and we
League.
can we can close this out. Yeah, and go to Weekend Warfare tomorrow, man. Either watch it or play it. You're gonna get your
Yeah.
butt destroyed, or just enjoy it, whatever you want. But let's go ahead and end the show and get ready for Sevens versus Viewers. Thank you so much,
I
guys.
have a quick apology.
Oh God.
Sorry if I killed any of you in the dark zone over the past week.